What's up, y'all? We got plates in motion. You know the slogan. Get you some and stay focused. This is presented by Bankroll Media. We in the lab, entertaining no trends, and I'm your host, the Professor Chef. What's going on, diners? I'm gonna briefly talk about what I've been doing and what I got coming. So I've been going through a transition phase, and that transition phase fueled me to create the Professor Chef. I wanted to create my own platform, and I started building something around my passion. And now that I'm in a new space, I can fully step into being a culinary lifestyle expert. Now I can give y'all the culinary content Bankroll Media knows how. So I'm gonna briefly talk about what I got coming. New structures on the podcast. The solo episodes will be starting off with updates. Then I'm gonna read off some Reddit stories, and my goal with that is to let y'all step into the culinary world. Whether you're a diner, whether you're a cook, or whether you serving, even back there washing dishes. I'm gonna give you some stories from the culinary world. Then I'm gonna be giving you some culinary news, so y'all can step into the world of culinary and get some topics, get some conversation going, get some awareness. Now, moving forward, I'm just going off stuff I picked up, stuff I read and thought it was interesting to me. Now, if y'all got stories or if y'all got news, y'all can definitely hit me. Link will be in the description. Y'all can hit me with stories, y'all can hit me with news, and I'll read it off. For my cooking show, this is another thing I want y'all to know about. I will be doing food reviews. I will be comparing my meals, as in a restaurant to mine. And I'll be recreating meals. So if y'all got any ideas for me to review a restaurant, compare some food like Big Mac to Zai's Mac, or y'all want me to just recreate something, hit me up too. Like I said, link will be in the description. Hit me on social media, email, all that. That'll be all in the description. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I've been doing and what I got going, what I got coming. Everything else will be the same. I'll still be doing my vlog, story series. I'll be shooting some comedy. I'll be shooting some music out to y'all, lives, and daily posts. So everything else still the same, but those are the main things that I wouldn't say, I changed up. Oh, for the podcast, let me go back. Guest episodes, that would not be just question answer. That would be more conversation flow. So we'd starting off introducing the guest, and we're gonna pull up a chair, getting deeper into the guest. Then we're gonna be on the table talking about the topic. We're gonna put a topic on the table, from food, career, culture, business, creativity. Then we going plates up. This is quick rapid fire questions, this or that, hot takes or scenarios, just to keep the energy moving. Then we gonna go off the menu. We just talking about unpopular opinions, personal interests, random talents, etc. Then we gonna end off the episodes with what's next, and that's what they got coming up, upcoming projects, where can we find them, and final messages to the diners. That's how the guest episodes gonna roll. So it's more conversation and less question answer. Even though my episodes with guests is dope as hell still, with the question and answer, and y'all got to see who I surround myself with. We're going to get more conversations going for the new episodes. We're going to be bringing new guests. We're going to be having some returning guests. And like I said, solo episodes will be dope as well. Especially if my diners interact with me, so we can all come together on this. Let's move to the first Reddit story. Yep. And I'm not going to say nobody's name. I'm just going to read off the Reddit story because I don't know these people. I'm just reading the story, and the story was interesting to me. Worked the catering gig once. I'll give the brief story as I don't want to relive it. Got sent up my first day working with the company. It was a wedding in a swamp. Bugs everywhere. No running water. Other cooks cleaning plates with sandy wipes. Catering truck broke down because the guy driving it put regular gas instead of diesel. So all the food and bev was late. I had to make multiple trips to the local gas station for beers. Food and service was so bad the family of the bride got into an all-out brawl with the entire wait staff. 10 versus 10 people. Someone whacked the father of the bride over the head with the log. He somehow wound up in a leg cast the next day. I didn't really see how. Family threatens lawsuit. Service staff obviously leaves after that, so back of house team stuck, now also responsible for trying to smooth things over as well as clean up. Spent hours cleaning. Did I mention no running water? Starts downpouring. Literally the worst I've ever smelled. Ended up sleeping for hours over 3 days. Chef/owner tried stiffing me on payment, saying it was only a trial. I worked literally 60 hours in 3 days. Chef is a famous, well-known chef. Sincerely, fuck that guy. Probably my worst experience in my 15 years or so working in the restaurants. Pretty much sums up why I'm trying to leave the industry. Let's start off with no running water. No running water, no service, in my opinion. You shouldn't have been doing it. Why did you put regular gas in something that needed diesel? That's why you ask questions. Not saying you, the person whose story this is, I'm saying the guy who's driving the car, the van. I've seen people have to make trips to the store back and forth. That's not the worst thing that happens in culinary. I've seen it in restaurants, hospitals, hotel, restaurants. I've seen it everywhere. It happens. You didn't get enough on the truck or something, whatever. It happens. You have to do it. It happens in the industry. As for the family getting into a fight with the people, with the wait staff, it's not the first. I wouldn't say it's not the first time the fight happened, but you can obviously tell that they have shitty service, especially for them to leave after that. And of course, let's talk about this real fast. You slept 4 hours in 3 days. Worked 60 hours in 3 days. Crazy. Don't understand it. And you said this was a trial. Chef tries to stiff you on the payment, saying it was only a trial. Motherfucker, no. As him being a famous chef, it don't matter if you're famous, well known, or any of that. Expect the worst from everybody. So once you get the worst, it's like, alright, fuck it. I was expecting it. I'm not saying expect the worst for everything, but it's like, nigga, don't come into a chef. Don't think because he's a famous chef that you finna get the best. He just proclaims he's the best. He's not the best. Just saying. Don't let that be why you're trying to lead the industry. You just getting in opportunities that just don't serve you. Don't make it seem like the culinary industry is bad and this is what happens everywhere. No, this just happens to you. Maybe this is not for you, but don't put this story out here making it seem like the culinary industry is bad, because it's not. It's a beautiful place to work because you serve people every day. You make everybody happy every day, or you can piss them off, but that's if you can't please everybody. Let's move on to the next story. If I can find the next story. Oh, this one was pretty funny. Yeah, this is a little short one. This is funny as hell. We got a cook and she thought she was the shit. We asked her to asked her to light the pilot on the ice machine. Then she proceeded to try to find the pilot light for 20 minutes on the fucking ice machine. That's crazy. That was funny. I put that in there because that was really funny as fuck. Motherfuckers be talking about they the shit and you don't know shit. That's really how it be. Now let's move to this next one. Like I said, I'm not reading names or nothing like that. I'm just reading the stories. Kid came in basically dead off opioids, and the management essentially propped him up on the stick in the front of the fryer to let him work his shift. Dude couldn't do shit, and I had to pick up after him all night. I was still pretty green, and that was when I found out how cold this shit is sometimes. Also, I wasn't there for it, but I worked with a cook who broke a guy's jaw on the line for talking shit, and he did a few years behind it. Let me start off with saying the kid coming in with dead off opioids and the management still letting him work. That shows you that tells you what that place is about. The management should have sent him home knowing he was inebriated. Knowing he was intoxicated, they should have sent him home. Them trying to prop him up on a stick in front of a fryer to let him work, that shows you that either he was there or not, you was going to have to pick up after him all night anyway. You being green don't mean shit, because it's not that cold in the industry. I don't give a fuck. I worked in the industry for 8 years. I've been to culinary school. I even been working in it. I've been cooking since I was 12. I know it can get rough when it comes to this cooking shit, man, but not that rough, my nigga. I'm sorry. Being green ain't got shit to do with it, dog. And I know a lot of people that's worked in the industry, and I'm telling you, no. Nigga was off opioids. That shit ain't. He should have been sent home on some professional shit. I heard about a guy getting beat up in the walk-in cooler. Hey, I don't condone violence. I'm a non-confrontational guy. I feel like as a man, as an adult, things can get talked out, but some people just live on if you talk shit, you get hit. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I have hit a nigga before when I could have talked the situation out, but hey, things happen. We didn't happen on the line, but it did happen to a chef. As in at work, yes, he was gonna do a few years after that, cause like, bro, you at work. I get it. You're irritated. He's saying shit. Hey, fuck it. Like I said, we grown. If we can't talk about it, to me, in the words of Larry June, don't call yourself a man if you can't keep your composure, my nigga. Straight up. Sound like you pretty green to me still in the culinary industry, brother, because, hey, I'm sorry. It's not that cold in the industry. It's not supposed to be this cold in the industry, in my opinion. Let's move on to the next one. This one is am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my husband that he is not a chef? My husband and I got into a stupid argument yesterday about going to a high-end restaurant. This restaurant is literally right around the corner from my house, and they host James Beard nominees and awardees. I was also getting a little sad about not being able to try it yet since we're not that far away and we're moving soon. This triggered the argument. My husband literally said and believed that he is a chef and we can get high quality ingredients and cook similar to the ways that they may cook at the restaurant. I told him absolutely not. We are not chefs. He told me that he is a chef. I told him that he is not a chef. Does he like to cook? Yes. Can he cook? Debatable. He added chicken to the water to boil it and seasoned the water, not the chicken. And not with fresh aromatic herbs and vegetables, dry spices. You decide. He truly believed that he is a chef, and I'm trying to tell him that he is not professionally trained, who learned the techniques and skills in cooking to say that he is a chef. My purpose is to level, set, and maybe get to this restaurant before we leave the area, but my husband is trying to convince me that he is a chef to the point that he wants to argue his point. Should I feed into his delusion to be an agreeable wife, or should I be steadfast in the truth? Please note that he has other amazing strengths that I give him props on it, but this is not one. I'm going to say, number one, no, you're not the asshole, and no, you do not need to feed into his delusions. Stand on business with this one. I'm gonna be on your side for a second. Because no, if he didn't go to school, if he ain't been in the industry, if he doesn't have a passion in this, he's not a chef. I'm just say that. Can he cook? Maybe. You said yes. You said it's debatable he cooked because he added chicken to the water to boil, and he seasoned the water, not the chicken. And he added fresh herbs. He didn't add fresh herbs and vegetables. All that don't matter. All that don't make you a chef because you're using fresh herbs and vegetables, and I use dry shit all the time. Fresh, yes, it's dope as hell to use fresh, and it tastes better. But that don't make your food taste. That don't make your food taste way better. It don't make you a chef. It don't. No. That's where you're wrong at. Don't knock my brother because the chicken tastes good. So don't say debatable if the food tastes good. But you're not the asshole because I wouldn't say he's trying to take a cheap route, but he just don't want to. He's being lazy. He don't want to go to the restaurant. Brother, what you need to do is, and I'm going to put you up on some game here. What you can do is take her to this restaurant so she can get this experience. And when y'all move to a new space, to spark another, when things are kind of rocky and y'all getting into this new space, can I know how it is? Spark that, give a spark back and recreate that experience of y'all going to this restaurant by getting the ingredients. That's when you can prove, okay, yes, I'm a chef. That's when she will be like, hell yeah, my man is a chef. He recreated this experience for me because we was going through some, or shit, we just was in this new space feeling down, and he said, hey, we gonna recreate Fidentios. I don't know what the restaurant called, but I just said Fidentios. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can do. As a man, that's what you should do. Go give her this experience and then recreate that experience, and I bet you she'll start calling you a chef then. I bet you, my brother. But no, my ma'am, you're not the asshole. Your man need to do, like I said, I just put him up on some game. If he take it, he take it. If not, hey, he ain't a chef. Because like I said, a chef would do some shit like that. A man, a husband, somebody that loves you would do some shit like that. But if he really claims he's a chef, go intake some information, see what they did, do what they did, and recreate some experiences. Get you something and stay focused. You know the slogan. Let's move on to this next story. Okay, kitchen confidentials. Let's hear your horror story. Here's one of mine. First big gig I got was at a fine dining Italian place. Worked there for a few months and started not sucking as much. They were off the boat Italians with sons born in North America. One of them was the head waiter and the other was a young lawyer. The other was the younger son, was a lawyer. The lawyer's son used to come in the kitchen no matter how busy or slow we were and ask, all right, boys, what can I eat? And we had to stop work and cook for him. One slow day, it was just the sous chef and I in the kitchen, and he came in. What can I eat, boys? The sous chef, preoccupied, made me cook him a giant tomahawk steak. I never cooked anything like that before, and I'm not afraid to admit I fucked it up. It was blue, if not raw. I just didn't know at the time. I asked the sous chef, and he approved without checking, being too busy, but still on me for undercooking it. The lawyer's son walks in with his plate and says, hey, what the fuck is this? When I look down to see the raw cook he grabs it by the bone and slaps me in the face. For context, I didn't do anything for a few days after that since we were short-staffed. Then I gave my 2 weeks later. His dad came back from Italy and learned of the situation and didn't think his son was in the wrong, so I just walked out. Let me start off by saying this. I don't give a fuck who you are. Do not come back in my kitchen. Notice I do not own this kitchen, but when I'm cooking back here, do not come back in my kitchen expecting to eat anything and stop my job to cook what you want to meet for what you want to eat. Just because I don't have a ticket, that don't mean I don't have prep. That don't mean I don't have to clean. That don't mean I don't have to temp. That don't mean I don't have a fucking job to do. So if I get a ticket, maybe yes, I will do something for you. But if I don't have a ticket, I'm not doing shit for you, Jack. I'm sorry. Now, if you maybe came politely and said, hey, boys, what y'all cook today? I may get my mind jumping and cook you something. But if you coming back, hey, what can I eat? Nothing back here. let's move on to this. The chef, you asked, yes, you messed up, but you went to go ask because you weren't sure. The chef said it was good. Now it's the chef's responsibility as well. That's all I'm gonna say there. As him slapping you in the face, you should have walked out right there. Me personally, like I said, I don't condone violence and things like that, and we're in a professional setting, but you slapped me with a steak, you got ignorant, we gonna get ignorant than a motherfucker. Straight up. Like I said, I don't understand why you didn't walk out there. Fuck how short staffed we was. Y'all would have been shorter staffed, and I would have been walking out. And I do not know why you tried to explain yourself to the father. You knew the situation. You knew what was going on when he was coming back there asking for some food. You was not in the wind. You should have walked out when he slapped you with the steak. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's get into some culinary news. Taco Bell. Taco Bell is driving traffic with a fresh, popular item. Pepper jack steak nachos. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because why the fuck Taco Bell putting out everything but some new tacos? They be coming out with chicken, steak fries. Like, nigga, give me some new tacos. You know what I'm saying? Give me a steak taco. All that shit, I ain't got a chicken taco or a steak taco at Taco Bell, but y'all sure got some chicken and steak. Crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, this is something I might try, as in a comparison menu. I might get it from Taco Bell and then do my own pepper jack steak nacho fries, because it sounds fire. It sounds fire, and I want to see if Zai can do it, if the Professor Chef can do it better than Taco Bell. Next topic is Tyson cutbacks. Tyson Foods is closing selected beef facilities and cutting jobs due to a cattle supply shortage. Now, how are we having a cattle which cattle is beef? How are we having a beef shortage, but Donald Trump is trying to lower the prices on beef? That's a contradiction to me. Because where the beef going, number one, and if the beef is gone, why is it getting cheap? We need to get the cheap shit that we have abundant of. So the beef need to be going up, so we don't lose it. I don't know. It's my opinion. I don't know. I don't do all the politics shit. I'm just a chef, culinary lifestyle expert, the Professor Chef. I don't know. And on some ignorant shit, I did not know Tyson's did more than chicken. I thought Tyson's was just chicken, but they more than chicken. Hey, they got beef facilities. Functional dining. This is the next topic. Functional dining. Consumers are heavily cutting back on standard mid-tier meals, choosing cheaper grocery store grab-and-go options or protein-enriched beverages for simple weekday lunches. And I think that sounds amazing. You know why? Because instead of going to the McDonald's, the Chipotle's, the Chick-fil-A's, all that, we gonna go to this store right here and either make our own salad or get a grab-and-go salad or get a grab-and-go wrap. Are we gonna make our own? Are we gonna get some stuff to make a drink? So I think that's a good thing. And one topic I want to touch on that's not on here. Recently seen at Walmart, instead of having to go get like stir fry, they got it in groups online where you could just put it in your cart, and you know what I'm saying. And now instead of having to go get everything, it's all right there. Just click. I want the stir fry group. Got stir fry group. I got the taco group. I got, you know what I'm saying? That's dope as hell to me. I seen that and I was like, oh yeah, that's dope as fuck. Somebody sent that to me. I said, oh yeah, hell yeah, need that. Kellogg. Next topic, Kellogg. Kellogg announced it will successfully cut all artificial colors from its cereal, a full year ahead of schedule. While consumers demand clean labels, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bruh. Fuck all that clean label shit and the GMOs and all that, my nigga. You telling me Fruit Loops finna look like Cheerios? I feel like the taste is in the color. What's the Fruity Pebbles finna look like? Cocoa Puffs? I don't get it. I don't get it. So I'm not rocking with that one. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I put that in there, just to let y'all know I wasn't rocking with something. That's what we gonna need to. We all let's protest, boycott what y'all be doing with Target, Kellogg too. Cause I feel like this fucking up the community, not just the black community, all of us as a whole. This killing the culture, my nigga. Y'all wanna be healthy with the other shit. But nigga, the cereal, keep the cereal. The cereal. I ain't never heard a nigga die off cereal. Ever. Cereal? Funny story that I just said. I ain't never heard a nigga die off cereal. We kids, man. We in the car, me, my mom, my god cousins. My god siblings, but they're my cousins. My mom is their godmom. Why the hell? My mom asking us, do you know what a serial killer is? And my cousin said, yeah. It's a killer that come eats a bowl of cereal with you, then kills you. We started dying. We all started laughing. Then we ended up shortly finding out what a serial killer was, and the mood changed. But anyway, that was funny as hell thinking about back at that. But yeah, don't kill the cereal. Don't kill the cereal, my nigga. Keep the color on the Fruity Pebbles and the Fruit Loops and shit like that. I don't want my Fruit Loops to look like Cheerios, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Keep the Cheerios. Yeah, y'all already was trying to be healthy with the Raisin Bran, the Cheerios, and the all that. Y'all took the Honey Nut off the Cheerios and shit. Sugar free and all that. Like, nah. Let me keep my goddamn Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles. Because I don't want my Fruity Pebbles looking bland. What, they gonna be looking like Frosted Flakes now? Anyway. That has been Playtes in Motion. And I hope y'all like this new format that I got. Updates, Reddit stories, and news. I hope y'all like that. And like I said, when guest episodes come, I hope y'all gonna like that format. I hope y'all gonna like the reviews, me reviewing food, me comparing food, me all that. Like I said, if y'all got stories, news, if y'all got ideas, hit me up. Link gonna be in the description. The link is gonna be in the description. Y'all hit me up. Diners, interact with me so we can all come together on these things. I want to be doing something y'all want to watch. I want to do something y'all want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something y'all want to read. I want to do everything I want to do. I'm doing. I want y'all to really engage in. So interact with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this has been Playtes in Motion. You know the slogan. Get you some and stay focused. I've been the Professor Chef. Plates up.